Adam Friedman, Rivals.com, here with one of the very best players in the country, four-star defensive lineman Daevin Hobbs. Has his decision coming up here in a couple of days. We've got top 6 schools: Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, UNC, Ohio State, and Michigan were your top 6 schools. What's going to be the deciding factor here for you?
I'll probably say where I feel like most needed at. Place that feels like most at home, what me and my family like, and what we think would be the best fit for me.
Okay, your last visit was to Georgia, and we heard some really great things about your time there. But what really stuck with you from that experience?
Uh, just seeing like how like everybody having fun, all on the same page. How the coaches are too towards the players, how everybody's relaxed, but like at the same time, like they're on their horses all the time.
Your thoughts on Tennessee? I've heard that you really enjoyed the atmosphere there and getting to know the coaches and the players and everything. But was there anything in particular about that visit itself that really stuck with you?
I'd probably say just like the message that Tennessee's like they're back and ready to compete. Coach Heupel, all the coaches up there are doing a good job of bringing the Tennessee organization back up to what it used to be.
Okay, cool. And then Alabama is a program that we know you're very familiar with. Coach Cox over there, the assistant, is a guy that you've been close with for a long, long time. What's the conversation like between you and the Crimson Tide coaching staff at this point?
Uh, Pretty much how they use me, how their need for defensive ends and people come off the edge. They have a lot of interior guys staying that will still be there, but they have a lot of exterior guys that are leaving, going to the draft. So that's
Mhm.
pretty much the big message.
Okay, cool. And the other 3 schools, North Carolina, Ohio State, and Michigan, I know you're pretty close with those guys as well. You have conversations with those coaches a lot. What are some of the things that stand out about those schools?
They're all good teams. And I think all 3 of those teams are in the top 14 in the country. So all of them have good programs. I like all the coaches over there. Pretty much, they're all good winning teams.
Okay. And at this time, have you already made your decision, or are you still working it out?
Uh, I think I'm working it out ish, but I think
Would you
I'll
say
probably
like you're about 80%, 90%
yeah
there?
yeah like
Or
especially like 80%. Yeah.
80% there. Okay, so we still have a few days until the announcement, but is there anything that any of these schools can kind of prove to you between now and your commitment date that would help tip the scales in their favor?
Uh, I mean, possibly like depending on like what they say. I mean, but and I mean possibly. I would say that.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Well, Daevin Hobbs, four-star defensive lineman, maybe a tight end at the next level, probably a defensive lineman though. Daevin, thank you so much for your time. We're looking forward to seeing which school you end up picking in a couple of days.
Yes, sir.